Welcome back, everyone. In my most recent Bitcoin update, we were talking about how we had previously broken out the beginning of this month out of this multi-month downtrend and had come back midway through October to retest it as support, as well as it falling back to the golden pocket over here. And this is where I said over on Twitter and in my last Bitcoin update that the bulls must step in here if we want further upside above 28k to reach our 29 to 30k resistance up here. It seems as if we're finally getting that bounce today, so it's nice to know what we've been saying over the past week is coming to fruition. We're just simply waiting for us now to get up to 29 to 30k. We're going to analyze this a bit more, so please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share, and we'll get on with the video. So I'm going to extend this for now, and we can see that we're currently actually rejecting that. What I'm now going to do is take a fib from the high over here to the low, drag it across, and we can see that we're at the golden pocket right now. So this is an area of rejection, guys, over here at $27,861. This is essentially why we're getting rejected. Not only is it the golden pocket, but also this previous support, which was then flipped as resistance. And when we started to see it come back down after holding as resistance, that is how we entered this 3-to-1 risk reward trade over here. It is true, we could have entered a long position over here, but again, I just didn't, because we just came out of a short. That's totally fine. What we now need to see is a push through this area. In fact, when we look to the left a little bit, this 28,144 area is the 786 fib. So we really and truly need to get above that point. You can see at that moment, you'd be reclaiming that yellow line and then looking for exactly what we've been saying over the past weeks or over a month now, 29 to 30k up over here. We can see these are now targets. In fact, guys, okay, I'm going to show you a bullish scenario, because at the moment, if we look to the left right now, we can see we've been ranging for nearly the majority of the year right here. Since April over here, we're in October now, so yeah, pretty much majority of the year. And we can see that this over here is our resistance. We can see some support and then resistance again. So we had broken out, we flipped this resistance over here into support. We were looking for that continuation higher. We just kept on failing to break and stay above that high point over there. We had multiple times where we were actually getting above, but failing to turn this wick over here at 31,000 into support. And with that, we came back to this area of support, which was previous resistance, lost it, and then used it as resistance again. So if we ever come up into that area, it is resistance. However, this is interesting. Can you see how there are further targets to the upside actually calling for us? Look at that, exactly in line with our previous high right over there, this highest point. Although we're waiting for the close above here and for it to flip into support, we've set this new high, and that's very nicely in line with this high over here. So I'm just going to get rid of these drawings for now real quick. And it's interesting because we have these targets above 30k here, almost at 32,000, back up at this high. Now these are still possibilities, although I have been saying for about a month period that this area over here is where I'm expecting a rejection. In fact, guys, if we now get rejected right now, we can see the moving averages are about to all flip bullish over here. We're currently above them, but we're waiting for some bullish crosses, and there it's about to kick in. So maybe we come back down, confirm them as support. All we're simply waiting for is a break of this golden pocket and this 786 fib. So if we just wait until 28k is broken, whether we come down in the short term to hold these moving averages of support, or we just have one more push higher above this, all we need to see is this golden pocket area, this marked out area between 27,500 and 28,100 flipped into support, and then we'll head to these targets. And as this is what was held as support to send us to those targets, we may come crashing back down to that area. As long as 27,500 is being maintained, we could actually have a bullish scenario where we do push through this resistance. Currently, I do believe it is resistance. We need to see it play move by move. So the expectation is now, as long as 27.5k and 28.1k is flipped into support, I'm expecting a 29 to 30k Bitcoin. These could all be bull traps across altcoins. You're going to see altcoins going up. They could still be bull traps until this is being broken, guys. So only where we do get rejected and then pushed through does the scenario change. Until then, we're waiting until what happens over here. But yes, you're correct, there is a possibility of going higher. We just need to wait for the reaction between 29 and 30k. Whether it holds above 27.5k, then we will continue high. We'll at least have another go, because again, there's a risk of a lower high here, and then we go lower, maybe a head and shoulders pattern. This could all be coming to fruition. We don't know what the case is yet. We need to see the reaction from here, and when it does start to dump, will this hold? And if it does hold, we need to then break this 30k high over here. There's a lot of work to do, if you can hear from what I'm saying. It really is step by step at the moment, because again, as we look to the left, this is our true resistance. We was once support, we lost the support, flipped it into resistance. So at the moment, this is the resistance. All this could be at the moment is a corrective move up to eventually continue lower. That's what could be happening over here, but we need to take it bit by bit as it's happening. So for the moment, where if we push through and we 28.1k and we hold above 27.5 and 28.1k as support, then we've got a pump to 29 and 30k, and then from there we'll make another video or so. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment and share. If you want to reach out to me to start the course, do the mentorship plan, or join my Discord community for those weekly group calls, there will be one tomorrow. So if you want some free mentorship, join the Discord community. We do weekly group mentorship calls where I teach you how to trade, the strategies that you need, the checklist that you need in order to enter. And if these criteria are not being fulfilled, we're not simply entering. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next one. And as always, peace.